Hello Internet, my name's Mike from lrpshop.com, and today we'll be picking the winners of our Kindle Fire competition that we ran through Twitter over the last few months. Firstly, I'd like to thank everybody who's taken part in it. We think it's been a great introduction for us into Twitter, and we're really looking forward to engaging with you in the future. Okay, first of all, what we're going to do, we're going to go through the list of people that entered the competition. We're going to make a unique list because there were one or two of you that got a bit greedy and thought you'd enter in a few times. We're actually going to slim that down to make sure you're only included once. We'll take ourselves out of it as well, and that will leave us with basically a list we can use to select a winner from. We're then going to make sure that you're following us on Twitter, not just coming in for a competition then running. That's one of the important parts of the competition as well. And then we're going to select somebody from random to make sure that basically using random.org to basically make sure that it's a fair and even competition. So we'll crack on. Remember, we're giving away 2 Kindle Fires this time round, okay? So we're going to pick 2 winners. It's also worthwhile saying that they still haven't announced a release date for the Kindle Fire in the UK. This is beyond our control. We basically felt it would be out by January. It's not yet, but be rest assured, when it's out, you'll be the first people on the list for one, as long as you win, of course. So anyway, let's crack on. If you look at the screen, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over to here, and I'm going to show you the list of entries we've had. We've had entries from what we have about here, 874 entries in through the Twitter site, and what we're going to do is we're first of all going to make that a random list. So sorry, not a random list, a unique list. What I'm going to do is I'm going to basically make a unique list based on username. So if I do that, what we've left with is 768 unique values. What I'm then going to do is I'm going to find ourselves, and I'm going to remove ourselves because there's no point us being in the mix as well. Everybody else is a legitimate entry. So what we're now going to do is we're going to go down to the bottom here, and we're going to find that we have 768, but we'll minus the top row because that's all column headings. So what we're going to do is we're going to go down here and we're going to say over to random.org. I'll zoom in a bit so you guys can see this properly, and I'm going to say give me a randomly generated number between 2 and 768, and I'm going to click generate. The result has given me 84. So what I'm going to go down the list here to number 84 in the list, and we're going to find somebody with the Twitter name of olgap77. Well, if olgap77 can be found in our followers, yes, Olga P77 is found as a follower inside our Twitter, so that's brilliant. Well done to Olga P77. We will PM you to discuss details and everything else. Right then, so we need to select a second winner. So what we will do is first of all we'll say thank you, Olga, for competing with us, but we're now going to take you out of the equation. And we're now going to do a random number between 2 and 767. Okay, it's generating and it's come up with number 246. We're going to look down the list here till we get to 246, and we find Chanson Vache or something like that. He owns a Honda Civic. Or somebody owns a Honda Civic, and my boyfriend's chauffeurs. I'm saying it's a he, it sounds like it might be a she. Anyway, what we're going to do is we're going to copy that, and we're going to see whether or not they're also following us still on Twitter. Okay, and we have a match. Okay, and they're following us on Twitter, so that's absolutely excellent. So well done to Chanson Vache. We'll also be PMing you later on to discuss the requirements. So all that's left is to say that thank you for following us on Twitter. Continue to follow us on Twitter and also on Facebook for more competitions, which we'll announce later on in the year. And details are in the links below this video. I don't think there's much else to say other than well done to our 2 winners, and look forward to engaging with you all on Twitter in the future.